As the novel coronavirus death toll rises, countries continue to take measures to protect their citizens. St. Lucia has also imposed travel restrictions on those who have visited mainland China, which include a quarantine program. Last week, SLP spokesperson on tourism, Dr. Ernest Hilaire, questioned the recent whereabouts of the Prime Minister.
There are reports that the Prime Minister has gone on vacation. It makes you wonder, at a time when people are so worried about coronavirus, at a time when countries are doing whatever they can to put systems in place to ensure that the people do not suffer from any outbreak of coronavirus, it really begs the question, is this the most opportune time for the Prime Minister to go on vacation?
But Prime Minister Allen Chastanet is deferring to public health experts and bureaucrats like the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sharon Belmar-George, who he believes is more versed in handling health crises.
There are certain positions that we have in St. Lucia that bring with it a tremendous amount of responsibility and a lot of autonomy. My government is guided by the technical officers and the advice that they give us and the support that they need. And so on every occasion that the Chief Medical Officer has requested any financial resources or policy support, we've been there. That's our role. And I think it's very important that in times like that there be one spokesperson. And so the person who has the most amount of information available to them is the Chief Medical Officer.
Chastanet also expresses confidence in a number of other individuals, affirming his silence and measured response on certain issues.
You don't hear me commenting on a lot of crime in St. Lucia. That is the DPP's role and the Chief of Police's role in order to be able to resolve that. You don't hear me commenting on the standard of roads. That's the job of the Chief Engineer. We've got to understand that we have some very good people in this country who are incredibly capable. And it's about giving the right amount of information to the public from one singular source.
Prime Minister Allen Chastanet went on to congratulate Dr. Belmar-George and her staff on remaining level-headed during the ordeal surrounding the Russian non-national thought to be a carrier of COVID-19. Solange Alfred, HCS News Force.